Be so fucking for real right now.
That's fucking wild, bro.
Shut the fuck up.
Welcome into Truly Chaotic. This is episode 46. How's it going?
Is everything working this time?
Everything's good.
Is the mic on? Is the sound working?
Everything is good. Yeah, so I figured out what exactly happened last week. So basically Steph was over. She was using my headphones, and those headphones that she was using were connected to my computer. So when she turned it on to listen to the podcast, it connected to the computer, and then it disconnected my whole setup with my mic, with my headphones and everything. And then me not realizing that the headphones were what was connected. Like for some reason, it didn't go back to the default mic setup. It went to like my actual headphones with the mic, and it was just fucking terrible sound, and I apologize.
So bad.
Dude, it was so
bad.
And it was crazy because it was like a good episode too.
It would have been good. It would have been good to have our sound on
Proper.
on point. But
Well, it was just my voice, and I mean, like,
yeah.
I mean, your voice is annoying already, so like I feel like that just made it 10 times worse. So I'm sorry for the listeners. Also notice how he tried to gaslight us into believing that it was Steph's fault.
no,
That's fine.
Not what I said. I was simply
that.
saying the connections is what happened. I didn't say it was
Yeah, but you
Steph's fault.
started off with Steph was over and but you should have had the other headphones charged.
She connected
Yeah.
the headphones. Yeah,
You should have had your other headphones charged, which we already established.
Yeah, I'm not
so-
blaming her. I'm just simply saying it was a little bit of a shit show. If there was fucking 74 different fucking connections, and for some reason when she disconnected the headphones, it didn't go back to the default settings. It went to the weird fucking settings.
Yeah.
So I blame the computer.
But-
Fucking AI bullshit.
Yeah, it's technology's the problem, guys. Really.
Yeah.
But yeah, welcome in. This is episode 46. How are you guys doing? How are you guys feeling? How is everybody's mental health?
Mental health spiraling.
Mm-hmm.
Still in mourning from the Super Bowl. Just all around, not vibes are down, morale is low. But we're here, we're living.
We're here, we're living, we're chilling.
I'm
Weird.
actually feeling good. I have been feeling really motivated the past week. I think it's
Okay.
because I've dropped down working. So I'm now only working 3 days a week, which sucks when it comes to like the financial part of it. But also I've like been feeling really good.
I like your
And I
mental's
realized-
better.
Yeah.
That's good. I like that. Yeah. I'm feeling okay. I'm a little tired today.
Well, also too, this might have helped. I haven't drank in like 2 weeks.
I feel like
Yeah.
you drank last week.
No, I didn't.
No? Okay.
It was the podcast before, so it's been 2 weeks.
You took a week off. You saw the fucking
2.
Yeah, you took a week off. Like you didn't drink last week, you drank the week before, right?
Yeah, but then it was another week.
Yeah, but he's saying like you
You
took a week
missed-
off from
you took
drinking, so that
one
would be
episode.
2 weeks total that you did not.
Oh, yeah.
Like I'm
If
agreeing with
we-
you. I'm just
Sorry,
saying, like,
guys. I'm not good at math.
Math. I'm like, if we use math, that's
We're talking
usually how that works.
financials, math, everything fucked.
I'm not
Um,
good at math, guys.
So yeah, Kelsey, how are you feeling after your New England Patriots lost?
Oh,
Which, by the way,
that
my prediction was phenomenal. I said 27, or sorry, I said 20. What did I say? 27-13.
27-13.
And it was 29-13. So I'm kind of the GOAT.
It was pretty good.
You were very, very close. Overall, morale has been low in New England, but we're gonna be okay. You know, I mean, we got 6 rings still. We've been to the most Super Bowls out of any NFL team. You're not gonna win them all, you know. So it was pain. I'm not gonna lie, it was so painful to watch. Like it was like I was hurting. I was hurting inside.
Dude, overall, that was such a fucking boring ass fucking Super Bowl.
That's what
I'm
everyone
not
was telling me
gonna
too. Everyone
lie,
was like,
I
so
didn't watch it. I turned it on because when you guys were texting, I was like, oh, I actually forgot about it. And so I turned it on and they were not ready for the halftime show yet, or maybe the halftime show just ended. That's what it was. You guys were talking about the halftime performance. And I flipped it on and they were just like doing game coverage. So I turned it off. But the Turning Point USA show was great. Kid Rock was amazing. Love that.
I can't stand you, dude.
so for real, Amanda. Be so for real.
When he came out and he's like 60 and he's like, my name is Kid Rock. I was like, oh my God, I love this. I actually turned it up. I blew one of my speakers out my TV because it was turned up so loud.
For
You know what? That checks out. That checks out.
For those,
I'm
that,
just kidding, guys. I did not watch.
yeah. For
either
those that don't get Amanda, her
performance.
sarcasm is very dry, and
No, she's about to
like,
get
don't
canceled.
take her seriously, please.
Oh.
But
who would get canceled for the show? Anyway, beside the point, I did not watch either halftime show, or
So you didn't
the
even
Super
watch.
Bowl.
You didn't even watch the Bad Bunny halftime show.
Like I said, I forgot about it. You guys were texting about it in the chat, and I went to turn it on, and it was over. And it was like, well, there's that.
Did Joelle watch it, or you guys just really didn't watch it at all?
No, I didn't even have it on the TV. I think I was watching Miss Rachel for the baby. You guys know what that is?
Yeah.
I
It's like-
do. I
yeah.
do.
I
Yeah, it was rough. But you know, Seahawks were the better team, and I can admit that. And I can admit that it was really painful to sit there and lose. But I think we all like. I even think that Patriots fans knew, like, come on, we're not gonna fucking win against the Seahawks. Like the Seahawks are like an insane team.
I think that realistically, a lot of people thought that, but there was still the, you know what I mean, the
was-
hope of
Yeah,
like
there was a
that.
hope there
Yeah.
for sure. But I loved the halftime show. I thought Bad Bunny did a great job. I didn't know what he was saying, but
he was
I
talking
kicked
about
my ass.
fucking blowjobs and fucking sexual innuendos and all that shit.
So I saw the clips of it and I feel like it was very at home viewer, like a point of view. You know what I mean? Like it was very directed at like the home viewer from like a TV perspective rather than a live performance. And I find it interesting because I feel like a lot of the past Super Bowls have been just crazy like live concert like experiences in person. So I don't know.
The weekends was a little bit like Bad Bunny's,
yeah.
like TV.
I-
Because
Wait,
remember,
I don't think I remember that
you
one.
remember
When
He was in
he
that
was,
like
like,
fun, he was
year?
in that
in
fun
that
house, and
Funhouse
he was like doing
thing,
the
and they were-
camera, and he was
yeah.
like,
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
that's
yeah.
true.
Actually, what like
I'm thinking more honestly, like Rihanna's was amazing. Like
I loved
just,
Rihanna's.
Rihanna's was
Kendrick's
really
was
good.
also very good. You know what I mean? The one
Fuck
last year
yeah,
was.
yeah.
I feel like it was good
It
with
was-
just
it
all
was
the
so
people and
basic.
like the performance. But like
No.
I'm talking about in person though. Like I feel like it was like
more
a concert vibe.
You're saying, yeah, I
Yeah.
can get that.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, I get that.
Yeah.
I for sure agree with that. I don't know if I'm trying to think. I feel like
Do you
Rihanna's
guys
was
think-
good.
I feel like it probably was, and this is just my off the wall opinion, was because a lot of people were not at the Super Bowl that were planning on watching it. You know what I mean? Like people who went to the Super Bowl, they didn't go
Aren't
for the
the-
halftime show. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
they're
Like
not- Yeah. I think that that's probably true too. But I think that's true in a lot of years too. Like, but I also think that like obviously this year's Super Bowl performance was so like politicized, which was like kind of crazy because it's literally a Super Bowl fucking performance. But I also think like the demographic of the people going to the Super Bowl maybe was not the same as someone who would be
Yeah.
interested
I agree.
in that vibe.
I mean, I heard, and I didn't confirm this or whatever, but I heard that the cheapest ticket for the Super Bowl was around 10 grand.
I heard it was 4.
Was it? Maybe that was for like
It was
mid-level.
4 if it was 4
or
if
something,
you
but, like-
if you were Like one of those fucking plants in Bad Bunny's halftime show. Probably.
No. I heard that it was 10, and it was for like nosebleed seats. I mean, that could have been like resale value
Yeah,
or
yeah, yeah.
something. But even
Crazy.
then, even 4, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, is crazy. Like, what tax bracket are you in? You know what I mean? Like, to even have generally good seats
It was,
to go to
I
that.
mean,
It's crazy.
I had people asking me, like, I was live streaming the week before the Super Bowl, and everyone knows that I'm a Pats fan, and everyone's like, "Are you gonna go to the Super Bowl?" I'm like, "Do you guys know how much my salary is? Like, what do you think? Like, and not for nothing, you got to buy a ticket to with a plane
Well,
to get to
and
California,
yeah,
and on top of like lodging and all the things for that
yeah,
whole weekend, then you're paying 10 grand for a ticket." I'm like, "No, I'm not going to
yeah.
the Super Bowl."
You know what?
What?
Maybe you probably are correct, Kelsey, 4 grand. I'm thinking of, so I saw a video and it was like lodging, parking, like things like that. So probably around 10 grand total just
Yeah.
for the whole thing,
That's
which is still
crazy.
insane.
I'm not that
Imagine.
I'm not that kind of guy to spend money
But,
like
like,
that.
also, imagine spending your money like that and you get absolutely demolished like
Well, listen,
we did, and it's like
it's,
you're there sitting there in silence, like
I feel like it's not
like
about that though. It's more about like,
no, it is about the
just going.
experience,
Yeah.
like, yeah, but
Actually,
It's
that's a
the friends we made along the way.
good point. I don't know if I would go to the Super Bowl to watch my team.
right, like, I might go, like, with 2 teams that I had no, like, affiliation with just to, like, fully enjoy the experience more, but if my team is in it, like, I'm already fucking locked in and not wanting to hear anyone else talk, not wanting to, like, I'm literally, like, annoyed and anxious and, like, locked in on the game, so I feel like being at the game, I would've been like,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like Game
"Ah."
7 World Series, the Blue Jays. I had
Right.
no like. I could have gone. I probably I knew a couple people that were going, and I'm like, yeah, no, like I'm not paying that much money, and then they
When
fucking lose. Like
Right.
I'll be pissed twice. Like there's no
Exactly.
fucking way.
No, I don't
No.
know. I feel like so in 2015 when Denver went to the Super Bowl and it was Peyton Manning's last year playing,
Yeah.
I was living in Idaho at the time and the Super Bowl was in Denver. And I literally like wanted to go and Alina was like 4 or 5 months old at the time. I was like, "We'll just take her. Let's go." Like I was just like
Put
I
those
was
fucking baby
so ready.
earmuffs on.
Yeah, like I was so ready to go because I knew that he didn't announce his retirement, but like everyone knew it was coming.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
I was like so ready to go. I was ready to like spend 20,000 on tickets to go, which we had Jason and I, my late husband, we had the money at the time
Mm-hmm.
to do that. I was so
Subtle
prepared.
flex.
He's like, "No, we can't. We can't take a baby." And I'm like,
But, like,
"The hell we can.
honestly
Peyton will sign her forehead."
Bro,
No, but honestly, I mean, I feel like me and Amanda are so similar in that where it's like we live for the experience. Like when we're
Yeah.
down to do something, we're like, who cares? We'll spend the money now. Like we'll just do it. Like,
Yeah.
but I feel like a lot of people may think that's financially irresponsible. But I'm like, I
Mm,
live for the moments. We could die
literally.
tomorrow. We could die
Exactly.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Like, let's spend our money today, you know?
would
Exactly.
you? I don't know if you want to touch on it now. I mean, we're kind of here already. Like
We
would
can,
you-
yeah.
Like adrenaline junkies, like you, like the whole.
I think that I'm sort of an adrenaline junkie in that I can be very impulsive when it comes to like buying an experience or like spending the money. Like it's going to be expensive, but spending the money to be front row at a concert or spending the money to go away on an all inclusive or do a cruise last minute and do a group trip or whatever. Like I'm down to like book it. I'll do the planning. I'll fucking do it right now. But when it comes to other things like I don't know, when I think about junkies, I feel hello?
Hey, what's up?
I think about like jumping out of a plane, bungee jumping. Like I don't fuck with that type of shit. Like that's not the kind of adrenaline that I'm searching for.
Yeah,
But
same.
Yeah, I'd
like,
much
would you
rather
guys ever
just-
jump out of a plane?
No, I probably wouldn't. So here's the thing. I feel like before I had kids,
Mhm.
yes.
Yeah.
Because
You
before I
would.
had kids, I would. Like I went free diving in the Gulf of Mexico. Like so far out, literally free diving. There was a giant bull shark like swimming around. Like, you know what I mean? And I was just like, "Oh, look, a starfish." You know what I mean? Like so carefree and just so like I didn't have anything to fear. You know what I mean? Like of course it just was like that adrenaline that I was chasing. Like I would be down for anything. Now that I have children, I feel like I'm a little more conscious of like being relatively safe. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And stuff like that. Cause
Losing out. Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
I've actually really, because I'm afraid of heights.
Are you? I didn't know that.
I didn't know that until I was working.
Thingy short.
Yeah, I was working
Sorry.
at a job site, and I was like maybe
Hashtag
like
short king.
I was like maybe 40, 50 feet in the air on like a 8-inch plank,
Yeah.
and I
Like a
was like,
scaffold? You're
yeah,
on like
Yeah.
the side of a scaffold?
yeah, and essentially, yeah, that's what it was. And I looked down, and I was like, bro, what the fuck? I was terrified. I was like, dude, what the fuck's going on here? Like, I don't know if maybe like as I got older, maybe that's something that just like came to fear, but because before I used to do a bunch of other shit, but like I've really wanted
Yeah.
to look into doing skydiving just to experience skydiving and like do that while also conquering the fear of heights.
Like you could die.
Yeah, you can
What
you
if
could
your
also
parachute
die. You
doesn't?
could also
So-
die driving to work. What's your point?
It's
Yeah, but like you're choosing to jump out of a plane in the
Mm,
sky.
I feel like it is kind of rare. And I do feel like sometimes those fears come along. I don't know if a fear of heights is the same thing as like jumping out of a plane, like skydiving, because with the heights, you can see the ground and it's like a perspective thing. Like you know that you're so far up, right? With skydiving, you can't see the bottom. You know what I mean? So it's like it's kind of like you're leaping. Because it's funny that you say that.
I feel like you can see the bottom. I feel like you can see
Well,
the earth.
Why
It's
I
just
feel
real
like
fucking far down.
I know, but I feel
Man is
like it's
jumping
not
from outer space.
it's
Yeah.
it's not really the same thing
Just
though.
like,
Like
You
listen,
can't see the
because
ground.
because I feel like I also have a very faint fear of heights, which I didn't realize until I was like older. And it's about like I was up on like a high dive at a pool, which is not very high, maybe
it's
like
like
2
maybe-
stories.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like I had an overwhelming sense of anxiety and like I was
Yeah,
like
that's what
freaking
happened.
out.
Yeah.
But I feel like skydiving would be a little different because like you're so far up, right? You know what I mean? It's kind of like you just jump and take the leap. I feel like with heights, you're scared you're going to fall. You don't have that parachute. You know what I mean? Like you're not prepared to like jump, so to speak.
I think once
I don't know.
I think once the parachute's out is kind of just like, okay, this is fucking sick.
See, I would love it. I feel like I would love it with the parachute up. But
So
it's,
then why
it's the
don't you
free
guys
fall.
do hang gliding? Like
You know what? I lied. I don't think I would like it because I've looked at like even like even parasailing. I feel like I would have an
Yeah, like
anxiety attack. I don't
parasailing.
think I would like it. No. You're right. I feel like no thanks. Like I don't
What
know.
if I don't know. I feel like if someone likes that adrenaline, it's like you have to be on that same level because you know what I mean? Like you don't want someone like let's say everyone goes on a trip and they're like, "Oh yeah, we're going rock climbing or we're going like in a cave and scuba diving and like all these things." You're like, "Not for me."
I feel like we have to do stuff like that, like our next like little meetup. Like I feel like we have to do like some type of adventurous shit like that. I feel like that would be funny. It would be an
I don't know.
experience together. Like we would be funny. It would be funny as fuck.
I'll be on the yacht. I'll be on a boat or something. You guys
Listen,
can go do whatever little adventure you want to do.
Kelsey didn't even go ice skating when we went in the
Fucking
Poconos.
lame,
That's
dude.
That's because
Like-
I severely injured myself the last time I went ice skating.
I know.
So
but
just
I
I'm
almost
don't-
broke
saying,
a
like,
bone.
That's an ick. So just don't injure yourself.
Okay, that's like when when I was watching the Super Bowl, I was like, I don't know, guys. If it were me, like, I feel like I just wouldn't get tackled. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I just wouldn't. Like, I feel like I would just run around instead of like running right in there. Like, you know what I mean?
Like you would be on the outskirts, just like ha 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 ha.
Yeah, I'd be like, I feel like I would just run. Like, I feel like I just wouldn't get caught. And it's like if it were me in the Super Bowl, like playing, I feel like I would just get the touchdown. You know?
Wait, did you guys see? This is
Brother.
kind of wait.
You would have CTE after one play on the fucking field.
Wait, this is kind of a sidetrack, but did you guys see the two streakers at
Yeah.
the
I did,
Super Bowl?
yes. Some
Wait, so
bro.
there were two, and the one that I saw was Meta Glasses
That was sick.
POV.
Yeah.
That's what I
Oh, I
saw.
didn't see the
And he
I saw that.
POV.
I saw
yeah,
both.
and
Yeah.
he was like running
Oh,
around and he
oh,
was just like
yeah, it
this.
was
Like
that
it was
he was
crazy.
giving his commentary and shit. It was sick.
Yeah.
Someone said because the Patriots player tackled into the ground, and someone was like, "Wow, this is the only good play the Patriots had the whole game."
Yeah. Someone
please.
said it was the most, or the streakers had more rushing yards than the Patriots as well.
My
I
God,
s-
yeah, Tony sent that into the group. Yeah, I read that one. Yeah. But anyways, back to the adrenaline junk. I feel like I couldn't like date someone who was like like I could go with an adventure every now and then, like an activity or something cool to do. But like when it comes to like a life or death, I'm like I'm probably gonna sit out. And so someone who's constantly chasing
Yeah.
that, first of all, if you're constantly chasing that, I feel like we need to look within. Like, why are you constantly chasing that?
Yeah, there's a better option. Just do a bunch of cocaine.
Oh,
So
yeah, yeah.
I feel like, listen, I feel like I get that when I'm at the casino.
Well,
Like
that's because
I
You're a degenerate gambler, dude.
listen,
you
I'm
have a
not
gambling
kidding.
problem.
Like it's very exciting. Like when I put in $1 and let's just say I bet like $1, I'm like, this spin could win me $500 or it could win me nothing. And I'm like, boom. And like today, for example, I went to the casino and I put
She said she
in
was at work today, by the way.
I did work today. I went
She
to the
goes after
casino
work
after.
and spends
Exactly.
everything that she
That's
makes.
my tip. Anyway, and I put in a couple dollars and literally I won $50 in one spin. Like a $2
What'd you walk out
investment and I
with?
won
That's not an investment. We're not going to call that an investment.
I invested $2 into the machine and I got 50. Sounds like a win to me.
Yeah, that's a win. That is a gambling win.
Actually, and
What did you walk away with?
the other day I won $1,018.
What did you walk away with today?
A good time.
Yeah. So that $2 fucking bet that turned into $50 was not an investment. It was a temporary fucking satisfaction.
Who
No, but
cares?
it's
I liked
the
it.
adrenaline. It's
That's
the
what I'm
adrenaline of
saying.
it.
It's the
what she's saying,
adrenaline.
like,
It's like that's why it goes hand in hand because it's kind of like
Do you
I might get this. I might win. Like
do you
I don't
think
know.
that has like an that's like goes hand in hand like with an addictive personality? Like because I feel like
Yeah.
people who are constantly searching for that adrenaline when it comes to like skydiving or doing crazy shit like bungee jumping or like I'll get into the free climber that I saw on freaking TikTok too. Like it's this guy who literally just like scales skyscrapers and just like climbs up the side of skyscrapers like without any parachute, without any rope, like without anything. And he just wakes up and he just like fucking does it. And he has a wife and kids. Like how do
He
you
probably
like
makes
wake up one
bank, though,
day
that's why.
and I mean how much
If
though?
I wonder if he has a life insurance policy because I would not be risking.
I feel like if he had a life insurance policy and they know that he was doing this, they would
it would be
probably void it.
astronomical.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's on social media, like it's all documented.
Yeah.
But it's like you think he just wakes up in the morning and goes, all right, babe, like say I love you to the kids if I don't make it home and like just scales the Empire State Building without any parachute. Like how do you get into that business? And like how do you want to do that?
So he's not tied off nothing.
No, literally nothing. He's like free climbing up, like using the windows, using like skyscrapers.
That's
It's actually crazy. I need to send you guys like videos of it because I'm like,
That is actually insane because I could never imagine risking my life for any amount of money in that. Obviously, he's skilled, but I feel like it's very careless and reckless
very reckless
to do
I
that.
would-
Like,
Not be able to do that.
Well, we know, Phil. You just said you had height problems on the scaffolding. Like a what?
No, it's not even
three-story?
that. Like I'm over here fucking climbing in the rafters of fucking houses.
Phil can't even step
And
out
it's
on
like
his balcony
10
without
feet-
driving.
Okay, relax. I'm not that high up, so I'm fine. But
Like
I can't.
I think the video I saw he was on the Space Needle in Seattle.
No.
And he was
I
just
think
like
I saw.
hanging.
Wait,
He
I
was, like,
thought that was
hanging.
fake. I
No,
thought that was
that's
fake.
real shit.
I saw
real.
a little clip thing and I like scrolled. I was like, AI.
No,
Like
that's
I
a
thought
real
it was
dude.
fake.
That's a real dude. So it's
Was
like
there?
how
Is
like
it a
how?
documentary though? Because
Probably.
I feel
I don't
like
know. I saw a clip of it.
I think it's a documentary.
It probably is. But I saw like everyone in the comments being like, how do you like wake up and like say goodbye, love you to the kids, like gonna go to work today and just like scale the Space Needle without any safety protocols at all? Like how?
You're talking about so I'm looking it
Honestly, I
up.
feel like it's fake. Because who would do that? Like, I don't know.
Is he American? And has he like recently climbed something in
The
Taiwan?
space.
I think
Oh.
so. That's probably what I saw.
I was gonna
I
say, I
honestly
didn't know.
I didn't deep dive into like all the details about him.
So as of January 25th, he free climbed a tower in Taiwan that was 1,667 feet tall.
So here's
like,
the thing,
how do
though.
you-
Isn't
how
it
do you even-
illegal to
I think so. I
like
think
climb the building? So like he has to have. I feel like there's something that's not being shared, like as a safety net or people on certain floors, or because he has to get
don't think
approval.
so.
Well, he
No,
has
I
to get
think-
approval though to climb those buildings. Like you can't just go out one day and be like, "Oh yeah, I'm going to climb this." There has to be certain protocols or regulations in
know.
place to do that.
I don't think there's any
I'm
safety
a skeptic
protocols,
though. So I feel like I'm a conspiracy theorist and it goes hand in hand with like I'm also very skeptical of like things.
We know you
I don't
are.
know.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it makes me very skeptical of like certain people and like is it real? You know what I mean? Like I don't know.
I don't know. I personally couldn't be with someone who fucking had the screw loose to do that in their brain because, like, what else? They're like crazy.
Yeah.
You have to have some sort of screw loose because it's not like he's like. How do you practice
Nope, we're
doing
not
that?
gonna
Like,
do
how
that.
do
You can't do that. You can't do that. You can't say that. You have to have some type of screw loose, because I did that when it came to people that are not about fucking only. dating
You
one
said
person.
that trans people
No,
were
no,
had
no,
a
no,
screw
no,
loose.
No. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's not what I
Roll the
fucking
clips.
said. That's not.
Roll the clip.
It was talking about people that are into like having like multiple partners and.
Oh,
yeah.
yes,
Don't
right, it was that.
ever try and do that. That was crazy.
No, but you said mental. You associated with mental illness. You still did the mental.
Yeah,
I
screw
think
loose.
mental
Screw
illness.
loose.
Okay.
Yeah.
Same shit.
Okay. Anyways, that's very, very dating multiple people in a relationship, being poly is very different than scaling the side of a skyscraper
It's
without
just
any
a
safety.
different
Here's the thing,
lifestyle, Kelsey.
Yeah, so I feel like
Huh?
listen, here's the thing, because I feel like it goes hand in hand with the adrenaline, the feeling that you get when you like have that whatever it is that you're doing. Same with people who are in relationships that have threesomes for fun. You know what I mean? It's like they get this feeling,
That's
they
a sexual
feel that.
preference.
No.
That's not.
I
That's
feel
not.
like it's a feeling.
That's not an adrenaline addiction. That's not like a like
Could be.
because you
We're
like
not,
because
I'm
you
not
like
in their brain.
threesomes. That means you're like an addict. No, sex addicts maybe. But just because you
don't
like
know.
a certain thing in your relationships does not make you mentally predisposed.
Okay, I can see that. I just feel like it's the feeling, the rush that they like when they do something. So it kind of goes hand in hand. I feel like
maybe
it's
no. I think that those are very. We're gonna have to agree on to disagree on that one. I think it's very, very different when we're talking about a polyamorous relationship versus like climbing up the Empire
know.
State Building.
Honestly, here's the thing though.
What?
I'm just giving my out of pocket perspective because I actually don't do either. So it's like my way to kind of make sense of it. I don't know.
Facts.
I actually don't do either of those things. So this is just my opinion.
Okay.
Okay. Well,
Wait, so what
anyways.
do you guys so this kind of goes with the like adrenaline thing and like doing things like on trips, skydiving, scuba diving, like all these things. What if your partner is not into that and you're just doing that? Would you guys go like on trips traveling solo? Like let's say you wanted to go to like Taiwan and have an adventure-filled time.
Um,
Would you do that?
this is actually something that I want to be better about in 2026 because, as we know, I'm single. Sorry, I thought my dog was puking.
Wait, I didn't know that. What is your
You didn't know Kelsey was single?
t no, what's your do you have a Tinder? What's your Tinder account?
No, I'm actually completely banned from Tinder for life, so I don't
Oh.
have one of them.
Do you
I am
have
on Hinge.
oh, Hinge. Do you have Boston Cupid?
No. Is there Boston Cupid?
I don't know. There's a Filipino Cupid. It's like
I
a
don't.
thing.
First of all, if there's a Boston Cupid out there, keep me far the fuck away from that. I
like
I
there's
don't want
listen,
to
there's
be
so it's like a
anywhere
website.
near a Boston Cupid website.
It's a
I want to be
website.
nowhere near that.
Listen, like farmers only, Bostonians only, like it's like a thing.
Well, that's essentially what Hinge is because it's like my location settings are on, so it's just
Oh,
like
okay.
Boston people.
Come on,
But
Amanda. Fuck.
I'm sorry, I'm
anyways,
not
I
hip
was
to the dating.
getting back to what I was saying. I wanted to be better about doing solo dates and solo travel in 2026 because I feel like as someone who's single and like isn't like in a relationship, doesn't have kids, whatever, I feel like sometimes I miss out on things that I truly want to do because I don't have someone to like go with. You know what I mean? Like the first time I ever did something solo was go to the concert, the Jonas Brothers concert. I like bought front row tickets solo and went by myself and I was really anxious about it. I was like, do I even want to go? I almost backed out last minute.
I
And
remember,
then
yeah.
I was like, you know what? Like, fuck it. Let's just, and I had such a good time. And I like, I'm like, why don't I just like go to dinner by myself sometimes or like take myself on a little like weekend trip sometimes? I feel like it's actually really rewarding because you get to like truly be with yourself and like enjoy what you want to enjoy without like feeling like you need to bring someone with you that doesn't enjoy it as much as you or like that kind of thing.
So after my late husband passed away, I like wanted to go out and do stuff, and it actually I went to the Russ concert alone, um like stage side, and then probably about 4 months later I ended up buying tickets to Morgan Wallen. Oh, I went alone. You know what I mean? It's like you just kind of like learn to do these. Obviously, it was a different type of situation.
Circumstance. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's kind of like I didn't have anyone to go with, and I still wanted to go and do that. Now that I'm married again, also I'm all for like solo travel because it's kind of like you're not going to always want to do the same thing that your partner wants to do. You know what I mean? And like I feel like that like it's okay even if you are married or in a relationship to go on, you know what I mean, like lunch dates by yourself, or you know what I mean, like a little weekend getaway or something like that. Like I'm all for that.
I used
I
Mhm.
actually think
to.
it's healthy.
I remember when I told you guys that I was on a solo sushi date, and you guys like were like, "Bro, what the fuck? Why are you on? Like, why'd you go by yourself?" When I was single.
I don't think I said that.
I don't
Yeah,
remember
you
that. I
definitely
don't recall.
did. Okay,
I need to see receipts of that because I feel like I would
I
never
don't
judge you for
remember
doing
either.
that.
Yeah.
you guys
I feel like I
definitely
probably
said
was
something.
like I feel like I probably was like I could never like I would have an anxiety attack
That's
because
the same.
back then I would
Honestly,
have.
with me, I feel like very much suffer from like social anxiety and all that stuff. And I would always feel like, why are they looking at me? They think I'm weird because I'm alone, like all these things. It actually took me forcing myself after Jason passed away to go on those things alone to be more comfortable doing it. You know what I mean? Like I
Mhm.
was kind of like forced into it, but I don't think I'd say that unless we thought you were maybe with someone else and not telling us the truth.
No, you guys. I remember it fairly, fairly fucking solid. Like
Not Phil
you
having
guys
nightmares
literally,
about this.
you guys literally said if you have no friends, just say that. Like,
I feel like maybe I said that.
yeah.
I don't recall.
So
I'm gonna plead the fifth. I don't
that's what I'm
recall.
saying.
I feel like we were just fucking with you
No,
though.
no.
Like I
Yeah.
honestly
At the beginning, you guys did that, but then you guys actually did end up talking about how like I could never do that, blah blah. And I was literally saying, I was like, bro, I never used to like thought of doing it, but
Yeah.
I'm trying to do it. I'm trying to like do like the whole like self love, do my own thing type shit. This was like when I
Yeah.
was first in like trying to like just be single for a
Yeah.
while.
Mhm.
I think people should do like solo dates, do fucking solo traveling, like go on an all inclusive, like do all that. I think it's phenomenal. I think it's really good for you.
I think it's good
And
for
like
the soul. You know what I mean?
like
Like I think
shutting
it's
your phone
good.
off too. Like don't go on vacation and like just
So I'm not gonna
scroll.
lie, I have
They're
a
gonna be on my phone.
yeah, like this is my crutch when I do things by myself, even if it's like something so like minuscule or whatever, like getting lunch. I feel like I'm very self-conscious and I'm like on my phone. And I use it as a crutch because I'm not so secure with just being with myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I have that anxiety still to where I'm like, this looks weird. People think I'm by myself. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Like I don't know.
Well, like
Mhm.
if I'm at lunch, like I'll go on my phone, right? I'm talking about like if you're on like a trip, right? And you're on your phone majority of the time, it's like, bro, fuck off. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. For me, when I go on vacation, I like to leave my phone in the locker or like in the safe, and
In the
then
Locker.
s-
I'm like the locker.
I feel like he was gonna say sauna.
no,
Hmm.
in the safe. And then what you do is like I just leave it there, and then when I come back in my room, like I'll see what's going on, or like I would carry like I do carry now that the Wi-Fi is a little bit better in like most resorts. It is a little bit better, so I do carry it, but I don't know. For me, I just like Steph's gonna see it. Like I'll literally just be like walking, and I'll just take fucking random photos, just like the most random shit.
Dude, in Jamaica, your snaps to me. First of all, because you were hammered. He was
Yeah,
hammered. He was snapping the group, and
I
it was just
remember
like
it
a
was
dark.
so
It was like a
blur.
dark,
Wait, no,
blurry. It was like he was
there
whipping
was
the phone
one
around
light.
and taking.
There was like one light, like a street light or something like here, and
hmm
it was like this, and it was like blurred across the screen.
it was
I remember
it
being
was
like, "Are you okay? I thought you were in distress." Like
no,
I
it
was like, "Are
was
you good?"
I was
He's being
videotaping. I
kidnapped.
was videotaping the sound because it was like the Jamaican crickets.
No, it was a still photo.
It was a photo.
Oh, yeah, I don't
Still
remember then.
photo.
Wait, I think there were
Yeah.
like three, like on
There
that
were,
thing. It was
yeah.
like a bonfire or something, like I don't know if it's an outdoor, like
I don't
something was
remember,
Yeah,
like
dude.
this.
there were multiple. There
Yeah,
were
there were
multiple.
multiple.
I was like, what is he fucking doing? But also, like, as a woman, like, if you travel alone, like, I'm always gonna have my phone on me for safety concerns. Like, I'm never gonna
Yeah.
lock it away.
Yeah, fair.
Um, but I think concerts were a really good thing to start with because it's like you're going, there's like music the whole time. You don't have to talk to
Hope
worry about
everyone's
anyone.
kind of
Yeah,
like doing the same
in
thing,
the same thing.
vibing.
Yeah.
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 What is it called? What is it called when you like cry when you're in a crowd and like listening to music? Oh, it's collective
Depression.
effervescence.
Oh,
Yes. That too. Um, no, it's collective effervescence, I think. And it's like when you're like you can't help but like be overcome with emotion because everyone is there sharing the same experience, like with the same
I'm not
music
gonna
that they
lie.
love.
I've never heard that.
I've never heard of that word.
I have it because I literally like will cry. I'll get like really emotional if it's like a song and everyone's like singing along and the
Oh my
crowd's really
gosh.
loud and everyone has their flashlights up and I'll be like
Mhm.
crying. It's like I can't control it. I cry if I see videos of it too. Like I'm like, this is so beautiful. Like it's a
Fuck,
thing. It's a
actually,
thing.
I think I experienced that a little bit at the Montreal versus Buffalo game. Steph was grabbing us beers, and it was like the very start of the game, and like they were doing like the whole intro thing, and it was just like light, like camera lights all around. It was dark, and I was like, bro, this is fucking sick.
Yeah, you're like overcome by it. Like you
Yeah.
can't control it. It's just or like even watching like hype videos for like the playoffs with the Patriots. I
Mhm.
was like, dude, this is like, oh my
Mm,
God. Like I get like weird about it.
Yeah. For the record,
I don't know.
I did not cry. I did not cry because I only cry in the shower because like obviously I don't want people to see my tears. But yeah, it was really cool.
I feel like I get that when I see mom and like kid videos, like little
Because it's
babies,
relatable to
or
you.
like, you know what I mean? Like, and like sometimes I'll just cry, like
Mhm.
watching it. And like, yeah, I feel like because that like pulls my heartstrings.
Yeah.
I don't think I would ever get that for anything else.
I think
Like-
that that's more of just being like emotionally connected to that, but like the whole collective effervescence thing is being in a huge crowd.
Mhm.
It's like being in a
Oh.
huge body of people that are all like feeling the same like music or watching the same visual or being in the same place at the same time, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like, believe me, I be crying all the time on TikTok when I see like videos of like little kids and their moms, or like videos of like dogs, or videos of like soldiers coming home, or like, and I'm bawling my eyes out. But the collective effervescence thing is like you're in a huge
So do you
setting.
feel like it's like an energy thing? Like, is that what it is? Like everyone's
so, yeah.
energy and vibe, just the overall feeling of it, which I think
Yeah,
is
and
a
you're
real thing.
100%, and
Yeah.
you're all there for like one common
Yeah.
love, like one common interest, one common like music that have gotten so many different people through so many different times in their life. Like it's like all coming together as like that moment, and you're like,
Yeah.
and then I cry.
Dude, this past week.
So basically, you cried at Jonas Brothers.
I
yeah.
did. No, I didn't. Actually, I don't think I did. I don't think I
Sorry,
did.
Phil, go ahead.
This past week, Steph was over, and I'm coming out of the washroom, and I just like look over and I hear like crying, like sobbing. And I'm like, bro, what the fuck's going on here? So I look over at her and I'm like, what the fuck's wrong with you? Like, why are you crying, dude? Like, what happened? Bro, she
Not
watched.
you being like, what the fuck's wrong with you?
What's wrong with you? Is
No, like I
crazy.
was laughing. I was like, what's wrong? Like, because she was on her phone and I'm like, oh God, what
You're
did
like,
she
what
see?
the fuck's wrong with you? You're so insensitive, Phil.
And then she showed me, it was like a dog video of like a Frenchie that was like sick or something, or like was getting put up for adoption, or was like needing to be rehomed, and she was sobbing. Like I've never seen her. I was like, she sends me like sad videos of like dogs and stuff, and like we watch sad videos, but like she was sobbing, and like her and her friend were like snapping each other back and forth watching the same video, crying. And I was like, dude, what is this?
No, it's
Wait, so here's
will,
hot
like-
take, because like a lot of things pull my heartstrings. I am very not cold-hearted, but like
Yeah, you're a serial killer.
have very little emotion when it comes to
You're a serial
like
killer.
animals.
You're
Like,
definitely a
you
serial
try and
killer.
hit them with your car.
no, I don't.
No, you're definitely a serial
Amanda's
killer.
like 10 points in her
No,
car.
I don't. And
I feel like
birds are
that
only
is
2 points.
a serial killer.
It's only 2 points, she said.
No.
I'm dead.
But like when I see those videos, I'm like, wow, whatever. But like, I don't know. That's me.
Keep scrolling.
I'm like, I'm inconsolable sometimes. And especially if I'm like PMSing and I see one of those videos, I'm done. Like sometimes I'll have to fully shut my phone off to like actually recover, because I'm like sobbing hysterically.
Really? I'm like, the way
Yes.
that I look at it, I'm like, it's obviously it is sad or happy, I guess. You know what I mean? Like whatever the outcome. But it's like still an animal at the end of the day. And I'm like,
Amanda will never get it.
I know,
She'll
I
never get it.
can't. And I'm
Don't
sorry. I feel like you guys are
understand.
very like, you guys like have that thing about both of you that like,
Yeah, we
you-
have a fucking heart. Yeah.
I'm just saying I can't.
No, some people aren't animal people. Like they just don't. They're not. Like, yeah.
Like, I
But
don't
like,
know.
like
They're
with
so
Eddie and
innocent,
Chooch,
bro.
Phil, when Eddie passed away,
Brother, I was fucking. I
Eddie
was
and Chooch,
in
we were sending
tears.
videos. I'm like literally bawling
I
at work.
have
I
no
was like, not
idea
okay.
who that is.
It's it's a dude.
but-
He's from Boston, isn't he?
No, he's from Philly.
Philly. Yeah, he's from. Yeah,
He's one of the first people I like met on.
Mhm.
He's like one of the first people I met on TikTok actually, and he adopted this like beautiful little like American bully pit mix. His name was Eddie.
And they just
And
had
his,
videos.
no, his name was Chooch. Why
Yeah,
am I
his name
saying
was
Eddie?
Chooch.
His name was Chooch, but his name on TikTok was Eddie and Chooch, and he would just like their whole following was just him posting videos with his dog.
Yeah,
And then he adopted another rescue, CC, and it was just their
He had like a
adventures
whole-
together.
every Friday pizza crust
Yeah,
Fridays.
Yeah.
Brother, the first pizza crust
I'm
Friday when he
sorry, I
wasn't-
can't relate.
when he passed away, dude.
And he passed away really tragically too. Like it was just kind of all of a sudden, and he was away on vacation when it happened. He wasn't even there when it happened. Like I was just not well. I was not well. And then all the videos of everyone doing tributes with Pizza Crust Fridays with their dogs. I was like,
Yeah,
I
I
feel
couldn't.
like
So bad.
I don't know. I just feel like I relate to humans much more. Like I see like
But
those
humans are
little
shit.
no, I'm talking about like you see those like the kids up for adoption or like they help
The
feed the hungry
mother.
kids and like all this stuff. Like I will bawl my eyes out, like literally. Like
I still feel that too, though.
I have like searched like I have considered adoption like so many times. Not a lot of people know this, but like, and I've like looked on the local adoption agencies, international adoption agencies, and I will bawl my eyes out from because it'll have like a little picture with like a paragraph and it's heartbreaking. And I'm
Mhm.
like, this. So I feel like I'm like in that aspect very emotional.
Yeah.
When it comes to like the local dog shelter, I'm like, oh, that's sad. But I'm not like so emotionally invested that I'm like, would ever probably cry
Yeah.
about that. You know what I mean? And I just also too, I
You
don't have
know,
any
we're
pets.
opposite on that.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's kind of
Yeah.
like I can't relate. Like my pets are my kids pretty much. Like
Same.
I can't, you know what I
Same.
mean? But it's like, yeah, it's like, I don't know.
It's different. And but like I said,
It's
some
like the
people are
same, but
just,
like it's on a different level. And I
yeah,
just
Yeah.
feel
but
like
some
I'm
people,
not
yeah,
that emotionally. And I was
which
never
is
raised that
fine.
way either. Like we had a family dog, and like my mother made us keep the dog. It was like an outside dog. Like we had like a dog house. And like, you know what I mean? Obviously we took care of the dog, but like it was never allowed in the house because my mom was super crazy about the house being clean and like all this stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like I never got to experience, you know what I mean, like a normal like family dog or a family pet. You know what I mean? Like I feel like that might be a part of it.
Fair.
Mhm.
You're still a
Yeah,
psychopath. You're still a killer. Um.
quite literally.
Yeah. So Kelsey, you were talking something. We'll skip a. We'll talk about a couple other things that we were going to discuss on another pod. Because again, we were fucking have ADHD and we go off on tangents like absolute
I feel
fucking
like that was
heathens.
my fault a little bit.
No,
Sorry.
but
Oh.
it's not a bad thing at all. But it was something about millennial Karens that you wanted to talk about.
Yes. Okay, so I saw something, so okay, for all of us millennials, we call like the boomers that are like, I want to talk to your manager and they act a certain way, we call them Karens, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like that's a known thing. So Gen Z apparently has a Karen, but for millennials. And so they call them a different name. Obviously, they're not
Yeah,
Karens, they're a different name. What do you think the name they call the millennial Karen is?
Kelsey.
No, that's rude.
What? You're
Kelsey's
so
not even.
mellow.
First of all, when I heard this, I was actually like, Amanda question mark.
Yeah. See.
But
First of
no,
all, let
Is it
me
a
just
common name?
wait.
it is
Let
a
me
common
just
name. Yes.
let me just put this out there right now. There is nothing wrong with asking to speak to the manager. And I feel like this generation and like the Gen Zers have gotten like, oh my God, you want to talk to the manager? You're damn fucking right. Because I found myself the other day, and I don't do this hardly ever, but I went to a place and I got on Google and I said, I'm going to leave a review because I mean, there is a fine line between being more, you know what I mean, like low key. You're kind of like, oh, it is what it is. There's a certain point when you're like, I've spent my hard earned money here. Like you know what I mean, like went here and like this is not the outcome. This is not the product that I wanted it to be, whether it be like fast food, like whatever it is. I feel like Karen has been like used very loosely to where it's like, oh, you're unhappy with something, you're a Karen, you're this, you're that. There's a difference. A Karen, I feel like, is being a pain in the ass for no reason. You know what I mean? Like very
Yeah.
uptight, very this. If you want value in your product or you want, you know what I mean? Like something that you paid for, like to me, that's not being a Karen. That's I've paid for something or I'm wanting something a certain way and it's not getting done. I need to, you know what I mean? Like escalate the situation to make sure that I'm happy with what I paid for.
But I also think,
Anyway,
like you said, Karen
that's
was
my rant.
Karen was used pretty loosely for a long time because it went so viral. And I think that there's a difference
Yeah.
between difference between being a Karen and just being unhappy with the service you're getting and bringing that to attention. I
Yeah.
think it's all about the delivery of how you do it.
Yeah.
But
Like-
they do have a name for like I think leaving a review
What is it,
or like
Jessica?
asking to see a manager. Did you look it up?
My hands, I'm like, I swear to God.
It is Jessica. How
Is
did
it
you
actually?
get that so quick? Yes.
Wait,
Because while you
Jessica?
guys were talking, I was just thinking, I was like, bro, like, what is
you were
a
like
name?
locked in.
Yeah, I was like, what is a name that people are like, oh fuck, Jessica?
So here comes Jessica.
Wait.
Yeah,
It was
Jessica.
honestly, it was
Why?
either that or Stephanie. That's what I was
Stephanie is
thinking.
crazy.
I know.
Why would it be Jessica though? Like I don't get it.
It's
I
like
don't
because
know.
don't be a Jessica. Like okay, Jessica. Like we'll get your order
Yeah,
right,
but
Jessica. Like that's ours.
wait though, was there a Jessica? Because Karen came because like there was literally a woman named Karen that was like a bitch on like no, yes, I feel like she was on the HOA of like a housing thing and like her name was Karen and literally like
It was like don't be a Karen.
don't be a Karen because she went viral and she was like a
Interesting.
major fucking bitch in the HOA
Didn't
community.
know that.
And so that's where I feel like that term came from.
Interesting. No, I don't think that there was a certain like person. I think that it's just a generalization of Jessicas and millennial Jessicas that they are the
Oh.
new Karens.
Well,
But
'cause
that's
I feel like everything that has like some sort of like reference or whatever, like going postal was because of like that postal worker that drove like 12 hours wearing a diaper and went and like committed a double homicide. They're like, oh my God, I'm going postal. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
that.
I mean, whatever
is
goes
like for
viral is
that.
probably based
Right.
off of something. Yeah, but I didn't realize what the story was.
Oh.
I thought it was just because there
Oh.
were a lot of Karen, like the boomers. There's a lot of Karens, like named Karen, and
I feel like
they act that
there's
way. So I
so many
thought
Sharons.
I feel like Sharon would be a good one too.
yeah.
Like I know so many boomer Sharons. Like it's actually unreal.
Mm-hmm.
Someone else was saying that they were thinking Jessica or Ashley for millennials.
Who said that?
This is the clip that I saw. They were guessing the names too, and they were like, "It's got to be Ashley," and they were like, "No," and they were like, then someone said, "I think Jennifer,"
Jennifer would
and
be a
they
good
were
one
like,
too.
closer, and then someone was like, "It's Jessica," and they were like, "Yeah, that's what it is." I guess Gen Z is calling us Jessicas if we're acting some type of way.
Yeah, you guys
Which is
would both be
crazy.
Jessicas for sure.
No, I wouldn't. I actually would let someone like at the nail salon. I'll let them chop my finger off, and I'll be like, "Thank you so much. It looks so good." Like I will never speak up for like me being unhappy ever.
listen, I actually have very social anxiety. So like I would never say anything in person, but like when I go home, I would
Writing a
fucking
review.
call the store or writing a review.
Like this. Just like, oh, just you wait until I get home. I'll be a Jessica.
That's crazy.
I know. I feel like because I'm not that confident in myself or that like confrontational to be like upfront about it, but like
Yeah.
behind the scenes, or like I will tell my sister about it because my sister is very like she has always been my you know what I mean? Like I'll tell her about something, she'll be like, oh no, they are not getting away with this. You know what I mean? And like she would like be that for me.
Mhm.
Like, and I've always been kind of like the wallflower, like in the corner.
Phil, what do you think the male version of a Karen would be as a millennial?
Maybe Chad.
I feel like Chad's the douchebag.
Yeah, Chad's kind of like
Okay.
I'm thinking like
Douche.
maybe like
Steph says Kyle.
Kyle. Yeah, Kyle. could be
Kyle.
up
I
there.
have seen the word Kyle. Like, oh my God, he's such a Kyle.
What the fuck, Kyle?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that. Anyways, I thought that was kind of interesting.
Wait, what is it?
I don't know what the male
No,
version is. They didn't tell me.
She was just asking.
Oh.
I was just asking Phil what he
Or-
thought the Oh,
Kyle. Maybe Steven?
no, because I feel like there are more. I feel like no. I feel like Steven's not.
Derek?
Honestly, I feel like it's Ken. Ken,
No, because
Kyle.
Ken is the male version of Karen.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know that actually.
Yeah.
I didn't know that either. I was literally just trying to guess.
Good job, Amanda. You get 3
Also,
gold stars.
This is a very random thing, but Phil, what the fuck is your t-shirt right now? Like, I've been trying to figure it out this whole fucking live, and it looks like a T-Rex biting an owl, and I'm like, that can't be what it is.
It's an OVO. It's an OVO shirt, and it's the Toronto Raptors logo.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was like a T-Rex. I'm like, dinosaurs didn't exist, so that's weird, but you know.
Yeah. It took
Yeah,
you
fossils
52 minutes to finally ask.
to bring up dinosaurs.
She grew.
Listen, I told you
she
I'd
was gonna
pass
write
it.
she was gonna write a
I'm-
review after the episode.
I was going
She's gonna be like,
to
"What the fuck
actually.
was
What the fuck
I
was
was
Phil
going-
wearing?
I was
fake
going
profile?
to.
What the fuck is Phil
Exactly.
wearing today?
I actually have a fake profile right now.
Oh,
I use it
interesting.
to like all of our videos.
And
Honestly,
she
I
does
do
it
it
on
on
her
all my
main
accounts.
on her main page. She doesn't.
On her
do it.
main one, she doesn't. So that's cool.
Ew, I can't be seen liking this trash.
That is absolutely insane. Okay.
Just kidding. We're great. I love us.
What was the final thing you wanted to talk about, Kelsey?
Where are we at on time? Do we have time for it, or do we?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're at 52 minutes.
Okay.
Don't ask Phil. He doesn't know how to work a microphone.
He can't even argue that, as evidenced by last week's episode.
It happened one
Okay.
time.
It's happened.
And it
Okay,
was Steph's
let's be
fault.
realistic here. First of all, we're not going to slander Steph right now since you didn't charge your fucking headphones. Okay. All right. So here's a question. Here's a morality question for you. Would you cheat on your significant other if it was guaranteed to save their
Yes.
life?
I'm sorry, what? Finish the question?
That's crazy. She answered before
That
the
is
ending.
wild. If it was guaranteed to save their life, then she goes, "Oh no." Like, okay, they were gonna like die, and then they were like, the only way to save your significant other is to cheat on them with someone. Would you do it?
Amanda?
I mean, obviously.
I mean,
I
If
mean,
you-
I did it. I did it for free once, so it's like I think we know my answer.
that's insane.
I mean, I would, but I honestly, as a girlfriend, wait, no, Phil, you answer first.
I feel like this is such an easy answer, though.
Yeah,
What, you're gonna
it's
say
yes.
It has to be yes. Like, if
Yeah,
you say,
because
if you say no, you're literally like, fuck, let them fucking die. I'm gonna
So
let
wait,
my
here's the
significant other
thing.
die.
Here's the thing though, because if you cheat on them and you let them die, it's like obviously you didn't love them. Like
No, I think you're getting this confused.
you're
Amanda.
way-
no. Okay,
Amanda's
I'm
just
saying
gonna
if
try
you-
and cheat no matter what.
She's like, if you cheat on them and then they die, it's like great.
What's the point of cheating? Like, what?
I'm like, that's not what's happening here.
No.
Run it back.
Run it back. Run it back.
If you don't cheat on them and they
Okay.
die, obviously you didn't love them anyway. So it's
Exactly.
like you might as well do what you got to do.
I
and
don't
then
know,
leave
you could
them.
No, you could argue, but also as the woman, like, honestly, let me die. Don't cheat on me.
What?
Let me
Kelsey,
die.
Oh my gosh, be
No,
so
that's
real.
bro. That's bullshit. That's
crazy.
such a fucking. That's like a social media bullshit that you fucking.
Yeah.
Your brain is wired into.
Yeah.
That's bullshit. Because every fucking girl that does that bullshit,
If
like,
you love
would you-
someone,
would you
Yeah, but
kiss,
okay,
would
like,
you
here's-
kiss
would
my
do
would you
anything
kiss
for
my
them.
best
No,
friend to save my life?
Here's
Like,
the thing.
fuck off.
No, here's the thing. They can never know that you did it to save their life. Now what?
What do you mean? Do
They can't know that you cheated. They just know that you cheated on them, not to save their life.
Why?
Because this is a hypothetical question that I'm coming up with, Phil.
So
That's
you can
why.
we can never say
you can
No,
never
why you
reveal
did it.
why.
that's
No.
stupid.
So that changes things, doesn't it?
No, it doesn't.
Okay. I'd rather you just let me die. Don't cheat on me.
No, because why would I let my significant other who I love die?
Yeah, but then they're probably either going to forgive you or have trust issues forever or break up with you.
If they break
Yeah.
up with me, that's fine. I saved a life. What the fuck?
Yeah, but you can
Okay,
never tell
that's
them.
That's a
That's fine.
fair.
That's
yeah,
fine.
but that he was okay with that.
I'm
He's
okay with that. I'd much rather not kill my significant other.
Who is the other person?
Like
What do you mean?
you're like number one celebrity crush.
Yeah,
Immediately, yes.
even more so.
Oh wait, no.
dude.
I meant the opposite. Yeah, because then it's like, who cares? No, make it someone like heinous, disgusting, ugly.
Are you
that
just
would
making
never-
these things
Yes.
up as
Yeah,
you go along?
she's going now.
She's like,
I'd still do it.
she's adding caveats to the
Yeah.
question.
I'd still do it.
Also, and you will get amputated one limb. You have to choose.
Because
Like,
then when they see
Mhm.
that I hooked up with a fucking gremlin, it's
and
like
you lost a limb.
it's like, babe, why do you think I did that?
No, you can't
look at
loophole
them.
it. You can't.
I'm
you
not
can't say
loopholing
why.
it.
Do you
I'm not
think?
telling them. I'm just saying
They'll never know.
Look at them.
Oh my
They'll
god.
be like, yeah, you might have a screw loose or something. I don't know.
Steph just
W
said
full
something.
circle.
Steph just said something diabolical. What if you had to cheat with the opposite gender? Wait, what?
The same. You mean the same?
Like the
gender.
same gender. I
Same
think she means the
gender.
same gender.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I
So what about
mean,
that? I mean,
yeah.
I
I
would.
feel like for a
I
girl,
would.
it's easy to
Girls
say.
is
Yeah.
easier. Girl is easier.
Like, do I
Way
have to
easier.
pitch or catch?
Maybe in the mouth. I don't know.
Probably both.
To be determined. In the mouth, and then also get the sauce in the
That's
mouth.
Crazy.
The sauce is crazy.
That's crazy.
All right. Well, I
There's
guess I'm the
no
only one that
monetary
like
value to it. Like they
There's
just
not
monetary.
Steph just
Not Phil
has
being
to
a
die?
fucking prostitute wanting to get paid for it.
Well, dude,
You're
that
saving the
changes
life
things.
of your significant other. What more payment do you need?
Yeah, but then do they still like, bro? This changes things a
Yeah.
little
They
bit.
still live. No,
That's
it doesn't. It actually doesn't change anything. So you're putting a
Yeah, but
monetary
then she
value on the
leaves-
price of a life,
But then she leaves, bro. But then she leaves me.
or she dies,
Can I finish my topic, my sentence? She leaves me because I
or
hooked up,
dies,
because I hooked up with a dude.
and she's dead.
No, I'm saying that if I were to hook up
No,
with a dude,
Amanda's getting
she's
rules wrong
confused,
again.
bro. If you listen instead of speak,
It's like
you'll
she
understand
goes,
what's going
hooked up
on.
with you hooked up with a guy and she's dead.
Yeah, she
No,
doesn't
that's
die
not-
if I hook up with the dude, bro. Like, what are you talking about? Like,
I'm sorry. I've got confused of your last weekend.
she
your
just
last
wants
Friday
the
night.
worst. She just
I'm
wants the
sorry.
worst for me. She wants me to hook up with a
I know.
dude and Steph dies. Like, what the fuck?
Don't ever say that about me. I actually really love Steph, and if you want to hook up with a guy, do it. All power to you.
I
All
don't.
for it.
I am. This
Love
is
is love.
listen. That's a one-way road for me. Anyways, yeah. I mean,
Allegedly.
to save Steph's life, I'd have to do it. It is what it is.
Wow. Do you think she would be mad at you? Do you think she would leave you?
Yeah,
Probably.
yeah. She would leave.
So
me.
you would just save her life, just like
Wait,
being
with a
noble
guy
and
that
knowing.
so wait, this kind of changes things though, because would your partner feel the same way if it were
Steph
with the
would be
same
sketched
gender?
out. She'd be like, "Brother, I know who you are. Why are you hooking with a dude? What happened? Who's like?
Yeah, she'd be like suspicious.
Are you in some type of files that I don't know about? Like, what's going on here? Like, why are you being
Yeah.
held captive? What's going on?
I feel like mine might be a little bit understanding.
I feel like as a girl, it would be easier,
I do too.
Yeah. Agreed.
but I
Because we're all a
digress.
little bisexual over here, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
To some extent. At least by curious, I feel like most women are.
I feel like, yeah.
Like
I
you
don't
never
know.
hear a woman say like, no, absolutely not. I'm straight 100% of the way.
So
Like,
also
I feel like
too, I feel like we can kind of like trail this off and maybe talk about it on the next episode. Is I feel like it's a lot more common for women to have those like same feelings, not even feelings, but like, oh my gosh, I kissed a girl, you know what I mean, or something like that. It's
Yeah.
very rare that you have a guy say that and it be widely accepted in your friend
Well, there's a
group or like
reason why.
in the
I-
community. Wait, why?
I think
There's a reason
that
why.
more men are experimenting than we realize.
Wait,
and
let's
it's just
save
not
this
talked
though, because
about.
I feel like maybe this could kind of be
Okay, we can talk
something
about
for
it
the
next.
next
Yeah,
episode.
but,
Let's
like-
put a pin in it.
Yeah, we could put a pin in
Phil,
it, but we know what it is.
Shut the fuck up.
Women
Put a
don't
dick.
know
Let's
what
put
they
a
want.
dick in
It's
it, and
just
we'll
factual
get back
thing.
to it next episode.
Women don't know what they want. That's what it is. Shut up. What are you talking about?
All right, guys.
No, women are-
What are
Okay.
you talking
Women are
about?
what?
Kelsey said.
No, women have no idea what they want. That's what it is. Anyways,
Wait,
Women are just more
shut
accepting of
the
love,
fuck
no matter
up.
who it's coming from.
Everybody, oh my gosh, stop it right now,
guys
because
can't
that was
even-
actually a hot take. Enough. Let's talk about it next episode.
can't decide what to eat and can't decide what gender you like.
Enough.
Anyways,
Can't decide what to eat.
Stop it right now.
Men or women, or both. We can't decide.
don't forget to follow us
First of all,
on.
men still want fucking milk from a breastfeeding woman's tit. Okay, so
That
Men
is
still think that
not a thing. That is weird.
Men still think
yes,
that
it actually is a thing.
First of
Yeah, I
all,
know.
men-
that is a minority of men because that is fucking weird. I've heard of that and that's fucking weird.
some men think that all women have milk in their tits at all times. So it's like I don't.
Also,
It's
yes,
fucking for real.
I've heard that. So, anyways, okay,
Anyways,
let's.
Yeah, so don't forget to follow us on all social medias, Truly Chaotic Podcast, on all streaming platforms. If you haven't followed us on any social media platforms, what the fuck are you doing? If you have, thank you. Give us a like.
If
give
you
us
haven't,
a subscribe.
go suck a fucking dick. Fuck you.
Okay.
love you guys.
And
Bye.
yeah, we got a couple announcements with
do.
the Path of Truly Chaotic Podcast, so stay tuned. Yeah.
We actually, you did not announce that good enough. We actually
No.
have something very
Very.
fucking exciting coming up. It's going to be coming up in about 2 or 3 weeks, you little fucks. So make sure you check back weekly for our podcasts, and stay tuned for the very exciting
Exciting.
announcements. News.
My bad. Okay. Bye, guys.